Okay, everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Axios Customs and West Laser unboxing. This is, to give you a little recap, I'm literally filming this just after I unboxed my first thing that Axios built me, and I'm insanely impressed with this thing, and I'm very, very excited to play with it. But I have another box waiting here from him as well, and this should be a slightly bigger box with a couple more things in it. So I think I know what's in here. I'm not going to give it away until we open it up. But when I had that created, I said to him, I was like, hey, there's a chance, obviously I'm using gas blowback and I'm going to be in the UK and that's going to be my only replica. So I do kind of need a backup and I need a secondary. So in here is another replica that is basically going to be a backup for this so that I have two. It's going to use the same mags as this. So if you're in the live chat right now watching, definitely start guessing about what it's going to be, because this is a Rattler. This uses an MWS mag. So I wonder what this could be that's going to use the same thing that I don't already have in the US. But because I'm in London, I don't have access to any of my normal replicas because I can't fly with them, or I didn't fly with them. So this is going to be basically my backup or my other replica that I can potentially use for more outdoor stuff. And then I have also got a secondary in here, which I kind of have another one of them in the US, just to kind of give it away a little bit. And I kind of have fallen in love with it recently. So when I was thinking about what replica secondary that I want to be running, I kind of couldn't think of another thing that I would prefer to it. So I was like, hey, maybe let's do one of those. And I think he has done some added little extras in terms of like finish, etc., and upgrading it internally. If you didn't watch the last video, go and watch it, because my excitement at unboxing it was pretty awesome. But Axios Customs UK will be a link down in the description below. No affiliate, nothing like that, but he obviously built me this stuff, knows my channel, and has done a very good job on the first thing, so I'm excited for this. But he builds, they build custom gas blowback replicas. So if you play Airsoft and you like gas blowbacks and you're in the UK, definitely worth checking them out. I'll put a link down in the description to the Instagram account, which is where I contacted him, started chatting, started saying, hey, if I wanted you to build me something, you know, what would you recommend? What would it look like? What's the services you can do? What would you do to this replica? Okay, so we've got some packing dried cut cardboard here. Oh, and I'm going to give it away with the box. You can see what it is there. I'm just going to put this in the bin because otherwise that is going to get lost somewhere. So in here we have, I think, a couple of things. So I'm very, very excited. So first off, we'll do the boring stuff. We'll do the fairly boring stuff. We actually just got some magazines. These will fit in anything that runs an MWS. This is what I normally use, which are the Guns Modify P-Mags. I think they look really cool in that, actually. I actually way prefer a P-Mag in this to a standard Stanag. I think it just looks a lot cooler. But I love these P-Mags from Guns Modify. I use them on everything. They're the Guns Modify Evo. I was going to bring a couple of mags over, but I actually decided in the end just to get a set of mags for my replicas here. When I said to him, hey, let's do a secondary that's going to take, a second primary that's going to take the same magazines, I kind of was doing it with the, you know, the basis of we need to basically get something that's going to run both sets of mags, because I don't want to have to buy two independent sets of magazines. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, which gives me 5, 6, 7 mags. So that should be enough for a loadout. Normally I run 3 on my front, 1, 2 on my battle belt, and then maybe an extra. So normally 6. If one goes wrong, then that could be an issue. This is another kind of mag, which is, in fact, I'll do this one first so you guys can see what it is, because you can again tell very clearly what it is on the box here, but you probably don't know which variant it is. And also there's been some stuff done to it. So we'll move that out of the way. Goodbye box, and we'll knuckle down to this. Anyway, these are pistol mags. So I've got another 3 pistol mags there. Normally when I play with my pistols, or my secondary, sorry, I will basically run 1 in the actual replica and then 1 on a battle belt. I used to run 2 on a battle belt. I would never get through them, so it kind of became a bit pointless. But this is my new, you may recognize it from the channel because it is my favorite pistol at home right now, but it is a Staccato C2. And it may look a bit different because West Laser have done a Cerakote job of Ranger Green or OD green on the top here. And I think it looks amazing. That I'm going to have a sight on it, which I've got for it, which will be a separate build video. That's going to be coming very soon. But this thing, I'm in love with it in the US, my one that I got there. It just is the snappiest pistol I think I've ever had. And I've loved my Glocks. I've loved everything I've had so far. But this, for me, is probably my #1 pistol right now. And I love a bit of Ranger Green on everything. So for me now, this is like a customed version. He's also put a new inner barrel into it and a new hot bucking. And he's done, I think, the 4UAD hot bucking. Trying to like look at my screen so you can see that orange little hot bucking inside. I want to make sure that people aren't looking through the window and thinking like, what is this? But that is just awesome. Like really, really awesome. And so obviously I know this pistol, I've used it a lot. I love that it's obviously got this. Oh, actually, that's interesting. So this version, which is probably the same as mine, I've just never noticed it, actually has an adapter for the tracer unit. So it actually, I think mine has that actually in the US, but I've never taken it off. So it actually has the internal threads and the external threads. So I could run it short if I wanted to, or with a thread protector on it, or I could run it with my tracer on it, which is what I'll do if I'm playing indoors. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of these. I just really, really like how they feel. Yeah, I'm just a bit of a Staccato airsoft convert. By the way, YouTube, if you're watching this and you're going to demonetize it again, none of this is real. This is all airsoft. So that is going to be my 2 that are there for now. And then I do have a backup. It's also got a plate in there, which is the plate for if I'm not putting an RMR like mounted red dot on there. I am going to put an RMR red dot on here. This is by 6mm Pro Shop is the like name for this one, and they're just really, really good. Like performance-wise, everything. When I've been like playing with it, they've just been great. Axios Customs. That is the account. As I said, there'll be a link down in the description. And this is going to be what I'm also very, very excited for. He's done the same upgrades internally to this, and I think the same look on it. So look at this, guys. This is, again, Axios Customs. And we now have, this is actually comes separate, which is kind of cool. We now have a fully upgraded HK416 A5. And I've never had an HK416 before. It's just never been one that I've gone for. I've always had like other forms of ARs, which has just been something that, you know, I've just really liked. So I ended up just not getting the 416. I know everyone raves about them, everyone loves them, so it's always been one where I'm like, I should get that, but I never ended up doing it. Here's all the parts that he's changed out in it. He's actually changed out the trigger as well to put like a flatter trigger in there, which I'm very excited for. And then done the same upgrades with internals, the hop unit, the inner barrel, everything. It is a very nice feeling pistol, I have to say. This thing is very, very cool. Let me just put this together so I can actually show it off to you guys. And again, having an M-Pass in it is going to be vital because that now means that I can actually vary the FPS if I need to when I'm here. Okay, let me just make sure that pin's not going in fully yet. There we go. So obviously, like what I've normally like based mine on, and again, this is made by Guns Modify, the company that make those mags as well. So I've now got an extra magazine for that, which means that I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mags for both guns, because it's going to run, all of these are going to run on both guns. But yeah, it's a very like cool feeling. Let me just see. This is a weird stock adjustment. It's a very, very cool feeling replica, this. Again, yeah, it's just one that I've never like, I've always heard people love it. They always talk about it. I've just never actually ended up buying it myself. And I'm interested to see how this thing performs. It's got a very, very cool built-in iron sights there into the rail, rear sight. Dual-sided bolt release and mag release. Guns Modify are just, again, a very, very good company. Like the stuff that they make, they kind of started off more with the mags and with parts, and then they ended up doing this, you know, the actual full replicas, and everything they do is Tokyo Marui MWS compatible. I've brought some parts with me, so this will be another build video. I may change out this stock, may change out the actual grip on here as well, and then we'll see what else I do. I've got actually, what I took off is my actual attachments for my Mark 18, which I have at home, and I've actually like literally just brought that with me, so I may think just kind of install it on there. Also have a tracer unit that I'm going to put on the end here, but this is kind of what it's looking like out of the box, upgraded from Axios, and it's going to be very, very different when we go through it in the next video. So guys, that's going to be my second unboxing video. I definitely have to say so far, my favorite is this guy, the Rattler. I mean, the paint job on it and the trades. I don't know how we're going to kind of beat that really. I'm probably going to go home, leave this here, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, damn, I now need to like try and like tech all of my guns and get a paint job that's kind of like this on them. But yeah, that's going to be the video, guys, the unboxing. I'll have some more stuff to come, so stay tuned. If you want me to do anything in the UK while I'm here, or you want me to answer questions, or if you're here and you want to play with me, definitely leave a comment down below as well. Join the Discord, and I'll see you there and chat with you. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all soon.